in the case when those two had met. Laurie Schwab is our commentator.
South Melbourne Hellas on top of the Southern Division ladder, and there's the sign that says it all in relation to today's game event against Heidelberg, but it didn't last long. It said Hellas the mighty Burger Eaters, and that of course referred to the team's 5 victories over Heidelberg since early last year. But if that was in the indication of how South Melbourne will fare today, they could get beaten. The banner tore. Let's hope it didn't tear the heart out of the South Melbourne team. Their lineup today, 2 changes to the team that beat George Cross 1-0 last week. Ken Murphy and Vlado Bojinovski returning to the team. George Kaloyeros and John Kanasoulis going out. Kanasoulis on the bench. The Heidelberg team, 1 change. Their top scorer, Stuart Stevenson, 10 goals so far, is suspended, but George Christopoulos returns after injury. The man to watch today is Peter Tsolakis, number 12, the smallest player on the pitch. His father, Manuel, played in the South Melbourne Hellas team that won its first championship back in 1962 in the company of such all-time greats Margaritis, Camberopoulos, Bedford, Xanthopoulos, Kaloyeros, Hatzilev, Thariou and Karpousas. Young Tsolakis was a South Melbourne Hellas junior. He left to join Port Melbourne, where he scored 9 goals last season. He's having his 5th senior game for Heidelberg today. Our referee, Tim Davies, who's flown down from Sydney. He did blow the whistle, but there's a bit of a hold-up. And now he gets the game underway. A strong wind blowing from left to right. So Heidelberg with the wind in the first half. That's cut out by Oscar Crino. He scored the winning goal against George Cross last week. George Christopoulos leaves it for Salamides. He's the Heidelberg captain. McKee got his foot to it, and he blocked that attempt by Murphy. The ball going all the way to goalkeeper Peter Lormetz. George Christopoulos, one of the many former South Melbourne players in the Heidelberg team. Long ball aimed at Doug Brown. Doug Brown has it, takes his shot, but over the top. While Charlie Yonkos somehow lost sight of that ball, Brown got the better of him, and he launched the shot, but a bit unlucky. There's Yonkos missing, and Brown turns, has a go. Yonkos wins the header. Christopoulos jumped too early, and here comes Crino and Brown. Brown lays it off for Crino. Crino goes to Egan. Brown making a run in the middle. Egan delivers. Brown's on the ball for the shot, but a great save by Jeff Olver. And what a lovely move by South Melbourne. Here's Egan playing it through for Brown. And Olver going down to save Christopoulos. Here's Metaxas against Postecoglou. Postecoglou gets in front, and he does very well there to hold off Metaxas. Does concede the corner, of course. McKee with the cross. Steve Wynn leaves it for Yonkos. Yonkos took the shot, but he was well wide. Yonkos moving forward more often than we've seen him in recent games. And certainly Heidelberg needs him to do that, especially with the wind. There's his shot, but a missed kick it was. Tarsios. Brought down, and that'll be a free kick. Bojinovski caught him from behind. Davies is warning him. And Yonkos to take it. Salamides. McDowell. Brown. The move breaks down. Salamides has it. Tarsios, here's a chance for Heidelberg. Cuts it back for Tsolakis. Tsolakis lining one up and he misses. He could have been Heidelberg's hero there. Lovely move by Heidelberg. The goal certainly looked on. There's the pass. It came from Tarsios. Tsolakis has it and he puts it past the post. George Christopoulos' career with Heidelberg has not been what it should have been. He was injured shortly after joining from Canberra early this season. He was out for quite some time, and since then he really hasn't found the form that made him such a good player at Canberra and before that at South Melbourne. He has, of course, represented Australia. Here comes Theo Salamides, another former Socceroo, to the line, cuts it back and headed away by Steve Blair for a corner. A very good move indeed by Salamides, thinking all the time. Kept it in play with a nice cutback, but nobody, unfortunately, for Heidelberg was in the middle to take advantage of it. And Steve Wynn could have taken advantage of that, surely, at the far post. Stuck out his left foot and belted it past. So there it is again, the corner coming far post. In comes Wynn. Couldn't control it at all. Win. Salamides. Oh, a great save by Lormetz. Salamides so disappointed. He thought he'd had a goal there. He's been doing so well in attack. A powerful drive. A very good save by Lormetz. Tarsios. Tarsios short. Christopoulos. And the ball goes wide. Christopoulos got any power at all behind that shot, it would have been a goal. There's a pass, and it was deflected actually off first Postecoglou, and then Lormetz got a hand to it. Corner by Tsolakis. And a long shot. Another good save by Lormetz. That one came from Tarsios. Lormetz certainly is earning his money out there. He prevented an own goal, a second goal, and there's another great one-handed save from Tarsios. Headed on by Bojanovski and away by Jankos. Bojanovski again. Cleared by McKee. And that's the end of the first half. So Heidelberg has failed to make use of the wind. The score at half-time, South Melbourne 0, Heidelberg 0. No changes at half-time. Kenny Murphy on the ball for South Melbourne, and they've got the wind in this half. Brown knocks it on, cleared though by Jankos. Tarsios beaten by Crino. Crino gets it back, Brown gets past one challenge. And the cross comes in, but it intercepted by Marley. And here's Tsolakis dropping deep. Tsolakis still. Good run by him and a nice through ball, but that catches Metaxas offside. Lovely skills, though, shown by young Peter Tsolakis. South Melbourne's throw, it came off Tarsios. Tarsios held Bojanovski. Russell. Falls for Brown. As I said, Dougie Brown's shooting power would come to the fore with the wind in this half. away by Jankos. Taken on Brown's chest, brings it under control and lashes it home. 1-0 to South Melbourne Hellas. The South Melbourne Hellas fans exuberant, celebrating with fireworks and flares behind the goal. Now Heidelberg on the attack. John Metaxas, 4 men forward for Heidelberg. Christopoulos is there, and Christopoulos couldn't get his head to it as it flashed across the goal. Neither could Theo Salamides at the far post. And Peter Lormetz must be very happy indeed with the let-off. There's Salamides just failing at the far post. And the Hellas fans with their flares causing a few problems. The flare is being put into a trough there. Solakis wide to Tassios. Metaxas making a run. He puts it into space for Christopoulos. A missed kick by McDowell. Here's Christopoulos again with a shot and wide of the post. George Christopoulos could have equalised there. Started with a missed kick by McDowell. The ball falls for Christopoulos, who shoots past the post. The referee Dunnies pointing to his watch and blows his whistle. South Melbourne Hellas has scored their 6th successive victory over Heidelberg. A very well-attended match in the cold at Middle Park. A crowd of about 6,000 or 7,000 have witnessed South Melbourne Hellas holding on to top place on the Southern Division ladder with this scoreline: South Melbourne Hellas 1, Heidelberg 0.